Welcome to another video. We're going to be talking about a company that just had one of the best, if not the best, press release in history of the company. Drop a quick like for me on the video if you are enjoying this content. I have nothing at all to tell you guys, and these alerts are completely free. So we're going to be talking about BioKey International Inc., BKYI. Now, guys, this is another emergency upload, all right? Because we just got a press release just a few minutes ago, or just around an hour ago at 7:58 a.m. BioKey partners with California EdTech JPA to make its identity and access management solutions available to 195 member institutions serving over 2.6 million students. Okay, so this is a real agreement, a partnership. It says right here that BioKey International Inc., an innovative provider of workforce and customer identity and access management software for phoneless, tokenless, passwordless, and phishing-resistant authentication experiences, announced just recently today a new partnership and joint purchase agreement with California's Education Technology Joint Powers Authority, an alliance of 195 K-12 schools and school districts serving over 2.6 million students. So this is another massive partnership yet again from BKYI. Now, BKYI, if you look at it, there's a very low dilution offering risk. They just raised a ton of money that can last them up to 2 years. So the company does have 16 months of cash left. So shorts are in this one really heavy. You can see on Ortex, the cost to borrow for BKYI is sitting at 400%. So that's a really nice ingredient for a short squeeze. And, volume is starting to roll in because of this press release, but this one is being manipulated down and hasn't really blasted off the way we wanted from this PR. And it's a really nice PR, guys. So this is one I still think can have an explosive type move. This is a very tiny microscopic penny stock that has clients that include MasterCard, which is a $500 billion company, as well as AT&T, government agencies, including the U.S. Senate, and much more. The military, certain militaries as well. And if you just look at some of their latest press releases, just 1 month ago, they did secure a massive agreement with the Wyoming Department of Education, and then just recently 1 month ago, the National Bank of Egypt enhances enterprise security with multi-factor authentication and single sign-on solutions from BioKey. They've had tons and tons of partnerships and massive news that has came out, and this is probably the biggest headline that they've had. This opens up their products to 195 member institutions serving over or just around 3 million students. A monstrous PR. And if you look on their latest financials, they might actually have way more cash, or the cash they have right now can last them potentially way longer than 16 months, because the average is thrown off. Because they did lose, if you look at these other quarters, they lost $2.4 million, $1.8 million, and 1.6. But the most recent quarter that came out, they only lost $738,000. Keep in mind, you always add 3 zeros to these numbers. But they had a record revenue quarter as well, $2.1 million in revenue. Only lost $700,000. So if these quarters continue to be like this last one, their cash burn rate will be down even further, and it could give them 2+ years of cash. And it just depends how these future quarters go. So BKYI, BioKey International, I really do like this one, guys. And this was a massive headline that came out. And with the high cost of borrow, I really don't think shorts will hold this over the weekend. And, now that I've already said this before, but now that they've got dilution out of the way and also reduced their debt a little bit, this is one I really like, with a low offering ability, low overhead supply. So this one is currently trading at $1.18. It actually spiked up to $1.34 just recently. came back down to 118, and this one just should be up a lot more, especially after that press release. And if you look on the daily chart, you zoom out, it's kind of curling up, has that rounded bottom and 2 hammer stick daily candles. But one problem is the 200-day moving average is right here acting as resistance. Then we have the 50 EMA right here. But guys, I just really think this one should have spiked up more off this news, especially now that shorts are potentially trapped. It looks like they are trapped. MACD is in the green, has switched over. Love to see how it goes, but I am expecting more press releases from this company after that one, and potentially more press releases regarding this specific news that just came out, which is absolutely massive, I must say myself. This is a swing trade for me. I'm still holding it and looking for a bigger run on BioKey, and that's really all I have for the video. Just a really quick, short upload I wanted to put out there with BKYI, and I will see you on the next video.